I'm Russell Wheeler. I am a French resident but represent a UK Society for Labour's Hereditary Optic Neuropathy, or the LHON Society. Well, I represent a group in the UK, although physically I'm located myself in France. From my accent, people will be able to tell that I'm English, but you're not going to find a more passionate European. And in the rare disease world, it's a nonsense to concentrate on individual countries. So one of the very first things I did when I tried to find out more about what I could do to benefit my members and the rare disease community is to get together with other people elsewhere in Europe. And my first port of call was Eurodis, which is a rare disease patient umbrella organisation that covers all rare diseases throughout Europe, and in fact a little beyond those shores as well. For me, I spend far more time elsewhere in Europe than I do in the UK, because the UK is just a small part of the solution. We need to mobilise resources on a scale that isn't possible in any individual country. Well, I'm speaking at an event in Ireland for retinal diseases, which is interesting because if you'd asked me 3 or 4 years ago, I'd have said, well, what's the point to be there? The disease I represent isn't a retinal disease, or at least it isn't a retinal disease under conventional approaches to defining diseases. Interestingly, I've just spent several days elsewhere in Europe where we've been talking about how we define diseases, how we structure them, and in some ways you could look at it as a retinal disease. And the more time I spend with people with other rare eye diseases, the more I realise how much we have in common, first of all, how much we can help each other and how much we can learn from each other. So coming here, I'm mostly taking things away from the people here, but I'm very keen to do what I can to contribute as well.